How was that?
So we're back out here today. We're talking about ways that we can keep our hands, arms, shoulders supple and loose for shooting in the context of shooting, but this stuff works for all of life, right? We got our friend Jon Uidl, Master Jedi Yoga instructor from the Yoga Lounge, Woodstock, Illinois. Strong beard game.
Yeah.
There's like a glowy, tinty aura coming off of it. It's sweet.
Yeah.
So John, you've been showing us a bunch of different moves. You said we need a wall for the next one.
So we've got one. This is a real good way to basically to stretch all of the structures of the arm.
Okay.
And this is a much less of a muscular stretch than some of the other things that we're doing. And you'll feel it shortly here in a second here. So what we're going to do is you're going to stand. We're going to stack. You're going to stack your shoulders over your hips, your hips over your knees, knees over your ankles, feet hip width, all of that action now. And it's very important that you've got an even distribution of weight between your right and your left foot. And
Makes sense.
Very simply, you're going to bring, in your case, it's going to be your left arm is going to be parallel to the floor, level with your shoulder.
Okay.
You're going to just press the palm into the wall. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky here. So what we don't want to do is you don't want to lean your torso and your body weight into the hand. We want you're going to lengthen from the armpit to the palm. So you're gonna, from your shoulder,
stretching it out.
Yeah, you're just stretching it out. Is it
just like trying to touch something?
Exactly. You're just pressing your palm into the wall.
That feels wonderful.
And you're already starting to feel some
I feel my elbow joint coming apart, not in a negative sense, but I feel it elongating.
A little bit of length, perhaps.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we'll stay here for a breath or two. And again, we're working with the breath synchronized movement. In this case, we're not moving, but we do want to practice this long, slow, steady breath that we talked about through the nose, if you can manage that. And again, just kind of soften into this for, just for a couple of breaths here. Okay. And now you're going to go ahead and this shoulder blade, now that belongs to the arm that's pressing into the wall, you're going to actively draw that down the back. Now, it's not going to go very far. It's more of an intention than anything else, but how did that affect the experience in the arm?
It created quite a bit more tension through here. Looks like I probably took away a place for ligaments to have gone or be going, so I felt this all tighten up through here. It was great.
So again, we'll keep that shoulder blade dragging down the back, keep the pressure from the palm into the wall. Again, now this is all coming from the armpit into the palm. So we're not leaning in with the body, or we're not leaning out. And so it's a very isolated movement into the arm. Okay, and we can hang here for a breath or two. And this may very well be, again, deceptively simple.
My arm is smoked right now. I'm like getting fatigued.
Sure. And then if you'd like, this may very well be enough, but if you would like, we can go ahead and spin the thumb side of the hand up towards the ceiling, any amount. And then we'll re-engage all of that action that we did. So the length from the armpit to the palm, we'll keep that going. And then
feels really good.
And then again, the shoulder blade is going to drag down the back.
Drag down into the back.
And that's really where a lot of the magic happens, is that shoulder blade coming down. Yeah.
It's great. How long would you recommend somebody does this particular exercise?
I would say each variation, minute and a half, if you can stand it. And then obviously you can build your tolerance with time and with practice. And then to go even further, you can maintain that action and then just de-rotate the head and gaze in opposition.
Now I feel that across my chest.
Now we're getting into the attachments of pec major, pec minor, attaching into the shoulder, and a little bit of deltoid work as well.
Feels wonderful.
So, yeah.
So what do you think? Like 5-10 minutes of this a day, some of these different movements we've been looking at?
Oh, sure. 5-10 minutes a day would make a huge difference.
I'm already just in the time that we've been filming here, feeling looser, stronger, tighter, faster.
Right now. Well, and certainly we know if you're looser, you're faster.
I was joking about tighter like. Yeah, and that's like, that I think has been one of my biggest challenges. For me, a couple hours on the range and we're doing all these flexing, and then you're trying to have very fine motor skills. And falling apart, and you're going, why? But let me keep measuring down.
But also to your point about how long and how often, think about how much time do you spend on the range in this
Yeah, that's huge, man.
In this
so I
engagement.
should be doing this for an hour or two a week or more.
Well, I mean, let's be realistic, but you know, again, do a little, change a little, do a lot, change a lot. So, and we're trying to counter this repetitive motion and repetitive strain, if you will. So, you know, the more the better.
I like it.
The more the better.
This is Mickey with CarryTrainer.com. Remember, what we're trying to instill in you is keeping your body healthy, fit, fluid, flexible. It's gonna make you a better shooter. It's gonna make you a better you. Be well. So what is this movement? Okay. So we're back out here talking about different ways we can utilize yoga. We've got Jon Uidl here of the Yoga Lounge, Woodstock, Illinois. Wonderful, wonderful, peaceful, meditative place to visit and get limber and stretchy and rubbery.
Check it out.
Yeah. We'll be there Sunday. Well, we would be, but it's Easter.
Right.
I'm doing that whole thing over again. Ready? Tell me when. Next up, we have the nude yoga poses that we're going to be bringing to you guys not only on our YouTube channel, but on our live feeds across all of our social media channels. I'll get the oil, you get ready. We're gonna do this. That's what I'm uploading tonight. That last bit is what I'm uploading.